Snad to vydrží, ty vole. Takže tady stojíme toto, tam nikde nic. Protože to vypadá, že nestačí si koupit lístek, ale pak se ještě musí zavolat požádání. Vzhledem k tomu, že jsem si zavolal hodinu předem, tak to brdám a půjdu pěšky z Längenfeldu. Už tak poběhnu. Není dobrý začátek. No tak to aspoň budu mít kompletní. Tam. Moc sněhu tam není, to bude pohodička. Zácpa. Tady asi budou stát nějaký grand hotely. Ještě jsem tady teď, protože za rok, za dva je to tady pro mě off limits. Budou davy. 4,50 ty vole. To bylo fakt lehký. 100krát lehčí, než jsem čekal. Tak vzhůru dolů. Tady svišti. Jíře. krásný kopeček. Tak to by bylo. Jak to špatně začalo, tak to perfektně pokračovalo a skončilo.
Hey everyone, so just a quick description of this hike. Things didn't start good for me because I wanted to take a shuttle to Gries, a quote-unquote shuttle, and start from there. Now to explain, in the Odstal Valley some public transport lines are on demand, kind of like taxis, but they still have scheduled times and you can buy a ticket for these the same way you would buy a ticket for a regular bus line. Now the catch is that buying the ticket does not create the demand as I would have expected. So you still have to call a number 60 minutes before you want to be picked up. And this of course isn't written on the ticket or in the email in which you received the ticket. It was actually only mentioned when I was buying the ticket, hidden in some more information menu. Well, so I ended up standing at the bus stop looking like an idiot. Now I love many things about the Austrian Alps, but this is a perfect example of the types of problems I faced there. It's just that somehow the Austrians always find ways to make things more difficult than they need to be. So now let's get to the hike itself. And it actually turned out much easier than I initially expected. So 8 a.m. I'm at Längenfeld. I decided not to call the number for the shuttle because Gries isn't very far, and since it was written there that you should call an hour in advance, I was like, yeah, I can probably make it to Gries faster on foot. It's I think a bit over 5 kilometers on the bike road, and it's slightly uphill, but it's just a bike road, you can jog there. So anyway, at 8 a.m. I started, and actually in like 55 minutes I was in Gries. So there was no point of planning this with the shuttle or taxi or whatever you want to call it to begin with. Now the bike path, well, let's call it a road actually, because there's cars driving on there too. I mean, it's not public road, but yeah, it's perfectly drivable. And actually it leads all the way to the Amberger Hütte. So ideally you would actually want to take a bike there from Längenfeld and then just do a short hike up and down. Or you can push a stroller and leave maybe your family members behind in the hut and just go up and down. Yeah, it's many options there. So anyway, so it's actually really easy even until like maybe 300 meters of elevation below the summit. Some scrambling starts, but it's not very exposed. There isn't any like slab or something you need to actually climb. It's just really light scrambling there. It was really much easier than I thought. And actually from Längenfeld I was at the summit in 4 hours and 50 minutes. So yeah, just to illustrate how easy that was. And it was actually epic. Like the views from there are probably best views I had this year, so absolutely I recommend this one. It was awesome. And then the way down, it was a little faster actually than the way up. So probably like 4.5 hours I was back. Yeah, I think the activity, I didn't pause the activity for anything. It was 9 hours and 20 minutes altogether. Not sure about the moving time, but I didn't make too many stops. Just at the peak I was, I guess, maybe 20 minutes. Yeah, so it was 35 kilometers and 2400 meters elevation gain and the same elevation loss, of course. Now I did go up using the normal easier route, which is, you know, this one. And there is also the East Ridge route. It's literally called East Ridge route. And this one is supposed to be tougher. Now I don't think it's like too demanding. So I think it's probably better to go up the East Ridge and then go down the normal easier route. But I was afraid that I would have clouds in the summit, so yeah, I wanted to be there as soon as possible. So yeah, I just went on the normal easy route. So yeah, anyway, this was really epic. Highly recommend it.